This is a brief presentation on searching the health database CINAHL+. CINAHL+ is a health database that stands for the Cumulative Index for Nursing and Allied Health Literature, and disciplines include nursing, occupational therapy, public health, some social work, alternative complementary medicine, consumer health, and biomedicine, among others. You can access it either through the Indexes and Databases link on the LibGuides homepage, or via the Key Resources tab on the LibGuides for nursing, occupational therapy, or radiography. You will need to be logged into Udo to access the resource. The first thing that you should do when you get to the database is to create your own personal account. This will allow you to create folders, save articles and searches, and set up alerts. If you do not create a personal account, the database will allow you to save articles into a generic folder, but the minute you log out, those articles will be deleted. Click on the sign-in link in the blue banner at the top of your screen on the right-hand side. Click on Create a New Account. Fill in the fields of the short form and click on Save Changes. You should be redirected to your personal folder space when the account has been successfully created. Everyone has the same set of folders in the top section of the left-hand sidebar. But once you are logged in, you will also have a custom area in the bottom section, which is where you can create your own folders. This can be for particular assignments or topics. Click back to get back to the advanced search page. The default assumption of any database is that you, the searcher, want to look for term A and term B. So, for example, nursing and student. If you are looking for 2 or 3 terms, all connected by and, then you can do your search in one of 2 ways. You can either put all of your terms in one search box, separated by spaces, and you can do this in either the basic or the advanced search screens. So, for example, nursing, students, university. You don't need to type in the AND command because the database assumes that's your preferred search option. Or you can use the advanced search screen's guided search and put each term into separate search boxes. And you can see to the left of each box from the second one on that the database is guiding you to use AND as your combination option. It's a good idea to make sure that you give the database some direction as to where in the record you want it to search for your keywords. The abstract is always a good place to start, as with it being the summary of the article's content, if it's a major or noteworthy feature of the article, then it should be mentioned in the abstract in some way. When you've done a search, you will be shown all of the results that match the keywords you've put in, but there is generally still some narrowing down that you will have to do. The sidebar on the left-hand side provides you with options to give you a more meaningful set of results. You can limit to full text only. Not a bad idea if you're a first-year student. If you're a second-year student or above, then it's a good idea to leave it open to all items, whether we have full text access or not, as you might need things not in our collection that you can get from somewhere else like the British Library. You can limit by date, so the last 3 to 5 years for current research, or the last 10 years for a bigger overview, or no date limit at all if you're doing a systematic review. A number of the sections in the sidebar also have a Show More link, and additional options are hidden under the links there, so it's a good idea to click on them to get a full overview of your choices. Under the Limit To section, if we click on Show More, we get the option to limit by, for example, peer-reviewed, by publication type, so for example, journal article, practice guidelines, randomised control trial, systematic review, and so on. You can also limit by subject major heading. Every item added to CINAHL Plus is assigned major and minor subject headings to describe the content of the piece. But you have to be careful when selecting a subject that you do click on Show More, because depending on what you're researching, the same topic, nursing students, may have been given multiple subjects to describe it. You can select language. There's no translation service, so you'll need to pick the languages that you can read at that level. You can select age group and gender of the patient client. And you can select geographic location, for example, UK and Ireland. Bear in mind that the UK may also be included in articles referring to Europe, but not continental Europe. When you've narrowed your results down using the sidebar, you can save an interesting article by clicking on the blue folder to the right of the title. It will change to yellow and, as long as you're logged into your personal EBSCO account, the article will still be in your folder the next time you log in. You will just need to click on your folder icon in the blue banner at the top of the screen after logging in when you want to look at it again. To read the full text of the article, you're looking for a full text link below the citation information, and it may be a green Get Full Text button or a linked full text link, but there will be something for you to click on to get the full article up. You can then print that off or save it. The PlumX metrics link will tell you how many other people looked at the abstract or went through to the full text of the article or exported or saved the brief record for the article. So in other words, it will give you an idea of the item's overall popularity, but only within this particular database. This has been a very quick overview in using CINAHL Plus to search for articles. If you need any further assistance or you have any questions, please contact the Library Inquiry Service or get in touch with your subject librarian. Thank you for listening.